I had a son who got married and to a family where they demand cows. They don't ask cows, they demand. I said they did not ask, they demanded cows. And they wanted 54 cows. And I said, okay, you need to go back and negotiate. So they negotiated about 14. And so, and this is what they said: bring us this type of cows. So he went and found cows, and he gave them the cows because that's what they wanted. All they wanted was cows. Then I have another son who got married to from another people, another tribe, which wants cows. But they are wanting, they come in your cloud and pick up cows. Now that one, I told him, tell them you have no cows. So whatever cow you find is what you give. The other one we are demanding, this one wanted. But they come in your cloud and they choose. Do you understand what I'm trying to point to you? That people just want cows. You can go to Rufra and buy those. But this one, they choose cows. So how do I went through that? I told them, you go buy. Tell them you have no cows. Let them tell you the type of cows you want. You bring those. But for you to think you're going to present cows for them to come and choose, you are in trouble. People of God, if God was to come to you this afternoon and he was to choose what he wants from what you have, will you survive? So giving is at a different level. So when he comes to you, that's why he said, you bring it to me. You come before me boldly. You bring it to me. I will accept it. You bring yourself as a living sacrifice. Whether you are broken, whether you are what, you just come as you are. I will receive you. He has no conditions on you. No. He doesn't say, I want this type. No. He said, the way you are, I will fix you to be the best. That's why whenever we come to give, you should give liberally. You should give with joy. I have a family friend of ours. Their son went to marry, and the other family came to choose cows. And that was the prayer request they wanted. Just say, Pastor, these people are coming. Please pray that they don't see the other cows we don't want to give away. Other people take out the best and hide it. They hide it so you find whatever is there, then is what you choose. Child of God, how many of you know that's not fair? Especially when you are going to send their daughter back with a lot of stuff. That is not fair. They should come and choose what they want, because in return they're going to bring back. You know, child of God, there are people who do that. There are people who do that. So I told my friend, I said, don't hide in the cows. Because you don't know those who are coming. You've heard about them. The other family was living in overseas. And their son. And their daughter. So these people, they were living in Uganda. So the mother was so concerned because she has 4 more sons, 1 daughter. She said, they are going to take the cows. And I said, let them. Because you don't know what they are bringing. You don't know what they are going to do. You've heard of them, but you don't know. So exactly that's what happened. So they didn't hide the cows. And so they came and chose. And after choosing, they took the cows. They said, as our culture is, we take this. But in return, what they gave was more than what they took. Beyond. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Because the young man is a surgeon, is doing well, he has a lot of money, his parents have money. So what they did, they said, well, the cows you gave us, we want to leave them with you, but you need to improve this type. Why don't you bring the better type? So they gave them 100 better cows. And they changed everything, and they don't live here. These are the people benefiting. For them, they live over there. So sometimes, if the Lord was come to walk through you, and he said, kanemo kanabiri kafumba mwanyi kata konkomi mananga konakwalo fumbo tya kurujo ekomiri iyo. This one. That's what he said to Isaac. He said, Isaac, are you Abraham? Abraham, I know you have cows. I know you have everything. I know you sacrifice. Now I want Isaac. Oh boy. I'm glad he never told Sarah. Her only child at old age. And many of us, most of us, we have our money we've kept for retirement or something like that. You have your money, and God comes and says, give me that one. And then you speak in tongues. I bind you. So God told Abraham, said, you're going to give me your son Isaac. It was not more about giving him Isaac. He wanted, there are certain things about Uganda, brothers and sisters, God will never reveal to you or reveal himself to you until he sees your heart. In fact, we need to study our hearts. The heart has 4 ventricles, which you could think 4 corners. But these 4 corners, for us, we don't know south, east, and west. But these are also pockets. So your heart can harbor something without you knowing. It can harbor something. It's a matter of heart. I never knew that you can be a fool of the heart. I used to think you're a fool in the mind, but majority of us are foolish in the heart. Because the Bible said, a fool has said in his heart. A fool has said in us, there's no God. So in other words, your heart speaks. Your heart has a mouth. It speaks. It speaks. So I said, oh God, help me never to be a fool in my heart. I may be fool in other issues, but in Psalms 14 verse 1, he said the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. So People of God. So he may test your heart by choosing what he wants. Give me that one. Then you say no. Isaac. Have you looked at Sarah alone? We struggled to get one when she was a little bit younger. Now she's 91 or nearly 100. Now what is this? But you know what he did? He said, okay, if that's what you want, I'm bringing the boy. You will provide. Provide what? You'll provide me another one. This one.
The new one will come in 1 month, not 9 months. And he will grow immediately. In 1 year, he will be 14 years old.
Have you ever looked at the miracle God is about to provide for you? It's coming very perfect. Yeah. The promotion you're about to get is coming with 100% bonuses. Oh, come on, somebody. Are you in a season of blessings? How many of you are ready to be blessed? Say, I'm looking around being blessed. Child of God, we are going to be blessed. Oh yeah, we are going to be blessed. That's why. Child of God, don't be scared. When he's coming to choose what he wants, allow him. Because he's coming to you alone. It's 100% blessing. For him to choose from your cloud, your bank, your assets, is a privilege. As a result, listen to this, child of God. As a result, oh Lord, he told Isaac, God will provide. But then God, Isaac, saw Jesus as a lamb. Abraham saw Jesus as a lamb. And yet he lived over 5,000 years before Jesus could appear. What a privilege. And Isaac was never burnt. Isaac was never killed. God pulled that something in your heart to reveal to you your future. Are you aware you have a future? Has somebody told you your future is greater than your current position? Has anybody ever told you you are one of the people God is going to use to create a family that will change the world today and tomorrow? Have you ever? But he wants to reveal to you how the future is going to be. Abraham had produced Isaac, but he was about to produce Jesus. But he didn't know. He had produced Isaac, but through Isaac and through himself, he was lining a line of the future through which the Redeemer will come. But he didn't know. And he was going to tell him when Sarah is there, because Sarah would have collapsed. Do you know there are some people around you, in your family, in your home, who can't handle your tomorrow? They can't handle your tomorrow. Your tomorrow is so big that the people around you cannot handle tomorrow. God revealed Joseph his tomorrow in a dream. He saw himself with sheaves, the moon and the star bowing down to him. Moon and star simply means seasons. His brothers couldn't take it. His father couldn't take it. It's only God which comes to your heart and say, hey, give me that. Give me that. Come this way. Separate yourself. I just want to reveal to you how big you are. And then you said, no. No. Joseph even himself
ne Yusufu mwennyini
never knew.
teyamanya.
Imagine this. He was going to marry a cousin. I mean, not a nephew. What do you call it? He was going to marry a niece of Pharaoh. He didn't know that. He didn't. Stuck with 12 men who are stepbrothers, who are always fighting on little stuff, whereas Egypt was waiting for him. Some of you, I prophesy, and I'm revealing this to you. God has to show it to you. You are bigger than the current situation. You are about to step into wealth you never knew, people you never saw. Your tomorrow is greater than your today. So sometimes when God asks us to give, it's not really after what you are going to bring. No, what you have is so precious. It is a key to open your eyes, to change your decision making.